Hi, I'm Christina with Castle Costumes, and this is Costumers 20 Questions. I was born in Kazakhstan. My family moved to Germany when I was 5.5 years old. I started kindergarten there and went to school all the way through high school, and that's kind of when I noticed that I'm really interested in fashion. I applied to FITM and got luckily accepted, and that's when I moved to LA, and I kind of never left because I loved it so much. The first costume that I made was my graduation dress that I wore for my bachelor's degree. I'm more from a fashion background, so all of the costumes that I've been making lately, it's more like something that I can wear every day or for specific events. But now with Val and doing projects with her, I'm finally getting into like all the period piece costumes, and it's so much fun.
Excellent. What are you most proud of?
My favorite costume that I've made is a corset that I made earlier this year. It's Victorian era, and I'm currently a little bit obsessed with corsets, so that's probably like one of the reasons with it. But it's really easy to make, and I got all my supplies from Richard the Thread, which is one of the stores that I absolutely love. And the owner of the store, actually, she loved it so much that she actually recommended me for a drop or for someone else. So yeah. A costume that I absolutely love and dream of making is the transformation dress. I don't know what theme exactly yet, but definitely something that is reversible, and definitely something with beautiful chiffon. A sewing task that I love is crystaling and hand sewing. Anything, beading, I can do that all day long. A sewing task that I absolutely hate is putting in zippers because they take forever, and sometimes they don't line up even if you pin the crap out of it. I prefer silk because I've never actually sewn with wool, but silk is also just like softer, and I feel like it's probably easier to handle. I prefer themed events because of big balls and all the mostly of the dance, and because of the dancing. But it's also really nice to see how everyone is interpreting the theme. So it kind of shows everyone's personality based on their costume. Definitely the big ball because Enchanted. I love it so much. I want to be in a scene like that. I think we need to recreate that for 2021. Hands down hand sewing because it's so much easier, and you can just sit on your couch, watch one movie after another, and you don't have to worry about the bobbin running out, which always happens, or the machine breaking. So hand sewing is always easier. I love styling my own hair, especially if somebody else is doing the styling, because I can't do it. I don't think I've ever worn a wig, but hairpieces are great. So kind of like all of the above. I'm definitely up for trying out everything and just playing around because it's fun. My favorite ones are Richard the Thread, Red Threaded, Silk Baron, The Bead Factory, and Golden Cutting and Sewing. I'm currently completely obsessed with Christina from AraneaBlack corsets, because I'm obsessed with corsets and she does amazing designs. Bernadette Banner was recommended to me and I'm obsessed with her videos as well. Sewstine does super fun ones and they're always really easy and just put you in a good mood. Thistle is another one, and Dressed in Time has beautiful videos as well. My favorite color is royal blue. It's just such a beautiful and vibrant color, and it actually looks really good on me. And it also brings out my eyes, which are kind of just like moody eyes. So depending on like what I wear, they just start popping more blue, especially if I'm wearing royal blue. My favorite color used to be pink, but then Dolores Umbridge and Harry Potter happened and I was done with it. Pearls are pretty, but I'm definitely more into sparkles because glitter and mainly Swarovski, which I'm obsessed with and spent way too much money on. But it's definitely worth it. A costume trip on my bucket list is the Winchester Mystery House that Val told me about. We really wanted to go and started making plans and started looking into it. And then 2020 happened and the world fell apart and now we don't know when we're going and I'm sad about it. My favorite cocktail is a Long Island iced tea because it has everything in it. So one drink and you can save yourself lots and lots of money on all the 3 or 4 drinks that you need for it. But actually I'm really obsessed with champagne. So please give me a Veuve Clicquot. Because I'm more for the fashion background and work more in film and TV, currently my obsession is with Marina Toibina from The Masked Singer. So she's creating all these amazing costumes and I would love to meet her. More importantly, I would love to work for her because she's incredible and learning from her would be an amazing experience. I prefer plain fabric over patterned fabric because it's just easier to not having to match up all those stripes and plaids. But I also think it just color blocking makes it easier and it's more fun than patterns. I prefer to make my own patterns because sometimes I just really don't understand the patterns that have already been created and I'm too lazy to read the instructions. And I just prefer making my own patterns because then it's a better fit for me because I'm so small and so short. So everything is just too big always. My favorite era to wear is Victorian because we did some Victorian era costumes for the Magic Castle for the Murder Mansion 2018 Halloween theme, and that was super fun. Favorite era to make? Because I'm still pretty new to period costumes, I would love to try out Georgian just because it's so beautiful. So that's definitely on my list. One thing that you guys don't know about me is that I couldn't go near a sewing machine for at least a week after I watched The Silence of the Lambs at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. That just kind of really scarred me for life, but because costumes are literally my work and my whole world, I had to go back to sewing on a sewing machine and it was traumatic.
Are you thinking of I think it's Billy Bob.
No, not him.
No.
And he says flava beans. Oh my gosh.
You mean Hannibal Lecter?
Yes.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Yes. Yeah, he does do that.
Oh my gosh, it's just like his whole performance was amazing, and he was so freaking scary and creepy.
Give the people what they really want.
Mm-hmm. You're just so cute.
I am.
Let's see your reactions to certain words. Pizza. Uh-huh, yep. That's how I react to.